Simone Biles, Naomi Osaka. I mean, these are some of the most accomplished athletes ever, especially Simone Biles. Naomi Osaka is still young at 23, 4 Grand Slams championships. Both are, coming, forward now with mental health concerns and stressors and being open and honest about it. It's a very difficult culture to do that. We've changed a lot on our planet in terms of awareness of mental health. Anxiety, depression has just gone through the roof in this period of COVID over the past year or so. So many people have struggled with it, but now Naomi Osaka has kind of given permission for other athletes to be more open. It took a lot of courage. One of my assistants said that, look, she's just a young girl here, a young woman with so much pressure. It's crazy. People don't realize how much pressure it is to be an Olympic athlete. You got 45 seconds or 90 seconds to do your routine, and then you're done. You've been training for years for that. It is a ton of pressure. And it's so easy for most of us to judge others. Now, on the other hand, my other assistant was like, that's what she signed up for. How could she let down the team? And that is understandable as well. So we can see both sides, but this awareness of other is something that a lot of people struggle with. Too many of us are caught up in self and we're not really aware of other. And if we try to put ourselves in the shoes of Michael Phelps or, Simone Biles or one of these top gymnasts or performers or athletes or Olympians, we realize that the amount of stress and pressure is ludicrous that they're under. They have such a small window to get it right. So again, we want to consider the possibility that their struggles are real, the anxiety, the depression. Michael Phelps talked about his depression and, not wanting to sort of live. I mean, it was so much pressure for him and not even liking the sport and wanting to quit. Well, you got to think at times, as good as Simone Biles is, more gold medals than I think anybody ever, she's got to be feeling something similar. The pressure to not let her team down, to be there for the United States of America. She talked about, losing the self, the reason for doing it in the first place, to see how great she could be, right? She lost all that. And so that's the trick here is how do we find that balance, of doing what we really want and love and letting go of all this pressure that we have to please others. And if you're an Olympian, it's through the roof, the amount of pressure that you feel. So again, let's consider the possibility of understanding other and not be so quick to judgment. And if we were in her shoes, would we really be able to pull this off? The answer is no, and that's why she's Simone Biles.
Hey, Dr. Brett here. Hit like and subscribe, and if you really want to support us, sign up to our Patreon.